Okay guys, welcome back to Talking News. I wasn't going to do another video, but I was looking at the Red Shoe District. The Red Shoe District keeps up with a lot of these missing women's stories, and they usually can give you good updates, way better than the news can. And they have really been on top of Marlene's case. In fact, I will link their group page and details after I upload it. We're finding out that they have confirmed that the baby, the 46-year-old, called 911 to help, was Marlene's baby. But Marlene is still missing. So what I want to do is go over her story quickly for those of you that don't know her story. And I can tell you right now, I just can't imagine what this family is going through. It must be incredibly devastating. Usually I don't mention a GoFundMe very often, but I believe this family's going to need that sort of help after this is all over. Okay guys, so forgive me on some of my information if I don't get it exactly right, because I'm depending on a lot of articles right now, and I'm depending on what I'm seeing. So Marlene was 19. I thought she was 17 years old, and she was 9 months pregnant. She's been missing since April 23rd. She was due to give birth just this last few Sundays. And her family asked for people to help find their missing loved one. Marlene was last seen at the Latino high school in the area. And she last was heard from when she texted her husband and said that she might be in labor. Then she said to him that, she was too tired to drive. Some of us, weren't sure if that was a real text or not, but if it were, we thought it was a medical condition. Maybe she pulled over. But when police could not find her, it was evident it was going to be something else. And a lot of us that are aware of the fetal abduction, that it's a growing act. It's a horrific act, but it is growing, and it's something you're hearing more about, and it's something you pregnant women need to start paying attention to. And I want to share this quickly. Do not talk to people about buying any baby clothes and meeting people unless you have people with you. Because the majority of these abductions, the women are talking to these people that seem that want to help them out with baby clothes, and they, entice them over to their home or another meeting place, and no one ever hears from those people again. So I want to say to all you women out there expecting, never, 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 never go meet strangers. It's a shame you have to tell adults this, without taking somebody with you. It doesn't matter if it's, you might not ever have this chance again. It's not worth your life. It's not worth your baby's life. And it's not worth the horror the family goes through when they lose you. Now, police have been searching for her, and the public have been searching for her. But what's really odd about this story is the fact that they have been very close to finding her. I mean, she was right under their noses, not once, but twice. And somehow police failed. And I have to say that most likely it's from not communicating well. You guys know how I feel about communication. So April 23rd, she goes missing. On April 23rd, later that evening, a woman that lives in the 4100 block of West 77th calls 911 needing help because she is 46. I don't know if I said that. And she just had a baby, and the baby was turning blue and not breathing. The fire department gets out there. Finally, you know, the EMTs and everybody, neighbors are there. They describe that she is covered in blood from her waist up. That makes no sense to be from the waist up, but she is. The baby's taken to the hospital, and somehow this mother isn't examined. It makes no sense to me. No, she could have refused, but they should have said, you know, there had to have been some type of way that they could have got her, you know, to examine her. In the past, where women have claimed that they've had babies and they hadn't, the way that they caught them was they examined the mother to find out that she had no way, no time given birth to the child. And we're finding out names, and usually I try not to give out too many names, but her name is, I'm going to give you her first name. Her name is Clarissa. Okay, in fact, I have a video that I'm going to share with you where you can hear her voice, where they're talking, they're training one of their dogs. It reminds me of the Patrick Frazee case all over again. And I'll show that at the end of this video. So anyways, after the baby's been put on life support, they do DNA testing. They find out that it is Marlene's baby. And this is what led to the arrest of the 46-year-old Clarissa, her boyfriend, her daughter, and a 20-year-old-ish male. Now, the family's been through hell. They heard there was a baby that was abandoned in a northwest side alley, and that was May 7th. And the family asked for DNA testing to check because they thought maybe perhaps that could be the baby, that she had had the baby and someone had abandoned it. Not got a clear story as to what the family was thinking yet on that one. May 8th, police found her vehicle at 1:30 a.m., but they did not locate the missing woman. Now get this, guy. Where they found this car is only a few blocks away from where Clarissa lives. That is the same woman that come out the same day that the girl went missing, claiming that she had a baby. So let's, fast forward a couple of weeks. The car is just a couple of blocks away from her house, and still somehow the cops could not manage to put that together. At some time they did, because now they made an arrest. You know, when police made it to the 4100 block where Clarissa lived, they say that, you know, these are just people of interest right now. They're just being questions. But neighbors said that 3 people were taken into custody. But we're hearing that there was 4. So, like I said, always when it's new, you're going to have some, you know, things that just aren't right. So one neighbor, Tina Laura, says, as I was coming to pick up my kids from school, they were being arrested. 2 ladies and 1 man. So, you know, the woman that was pregnant, she was actually due May 5th. I wanted to make sure you guys knew that. So I'm going to continue what the neighbors said. So the neighbors say that they noticed her car before it was found, but didn't realize it was the missing woman's car. They say that they noticed it sitting there 3 weeks ago, and that the car kept moving from place to place. They said they saw somebody from the house fixing the tire, then taking the car to the other side of the street. But a few neighbors mentioned that Clarissa was not pregnant that they knew of. I mean, they did not think she was pregnant whatsoever. They just didn't know where the baby come from. And what's interesting is I have a few things that come from her Facebook. I'm going to share that with you now. Okay, so here you can see it says, Clarissa, if I can speak, Clarissa, how'd you get prego then? They just came apart on their own? I'd be suing the hospital where they tied them. LBVS. You can get a lot of money. Girl, we are too freaking old to be trying to start all over again. And that money will probably help with all those baby bills. LOL. Seriously, though. Clarissa says, I had an emergency surgery for my appendix. Well, when I went in to remove it, they see a system on my ovary. Well, they had to untie my ovary. Well, after they removed it, they forgot to tie it back up. Okay, that wouldn't happen. They forgot to tie it back up. And here I am, later having a baby. So here you have a woman that people feel, you know, she's social. She has a family. She seems like, you know, she's all there, right? Yet, here she is being questioned as to why she had the missing woman's baby, claiming that she gave birth to it. My concern is this. So April 23rd, the woman comes out claiming she had a baby. The baby tested to be the missing woman's baby. Where is the missing woman? This is happening in a neighborhood where neighbors are paying attention. You hear they could tell you the car was moved, that they fixed the tire on the car, and how long the car was there. They could tell you whether or not they thought the woman was pregnant. But no one's seen the girl. And I hope to God that they can find that girl alive. Now, right now, the police do have them in for questioning. I'm sure they'll interrogate them a little bit. And so I guess we will find out, I'm guessing, pretty soon, if not tonight, tomorrow, something. I'm sending the family, you know, the best wishes and everything like that. But before I go, I did promise you that I would play that YouTube video that Clarissa, the 46-year-old that claimed to have the missing woman's baby, just to let you hear what she sounds like or what the family was like.
Actually, he likes sound better. That's higher. It's better. Get him used to that one. He's at least 6 inches off the ground. Or he's about 2 feet off the ground. Hell no, that shit's higher than me. No, I'm talking about his back legs. Oh. When he hangs. Come on, you got it. Come on. Come on. Zodiac, up. What is that? Go get it.
Okay, so here's a few of the woman's posts. She says, finally finished the baby section, so all we need is to do is wait for his arrival. I can't seem to read today. She also, I found a few other things that she said, where she mentions, you know, she's expecting a baby. She says, yeah, I'm having a baby. I'm due in May. And no, I didn't get an operation to have my tubes reversed. Okay, I want to read this article that just come up for you. And so it says, a pregnant woman met up with a person she contacted for baby clothes on Facebook the day that she disappeared last month. Shortly before that, online acquaintance reported giving birth inside her southwest side home, family and friends say. The DNA tests have revealed that the newborn belonged to the still missing young mother, Marlene, and her family, and that's what her family says. So, and the female body that was found near the home of the Facebook acquaintance early Wednesday. Authorities have not yet identified that body found at 1 a.m. in a garage can in the backyard of a home in the 4100 block on West 77th Place, according to the Cook County Medical Examiner's Office. My goodness, this is incredibly sad. All these stories are just devastating, ridiculously. I can't even understand how people are like this. Like I said, we do have a mental illness problem in this country. We also have a problem with morals and values. People don't believe that they have anything to fear. And if they don't fear, then they will do what they want without consequence. I'm sure we'll find out something very soon, and I'm going to send my blessings out. I'm going to go ahead and end it here. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you soon.